Hi, everyone. This is Professor Dingman here, back again to go through kind of an overview of what we're doing for our first essay module and for that very first essay. So let me share my screen with you so we can jump into that. All right, so let's navigate to modules. If you haven't watched my Canvas tour video, which is quite long, but you can put it on double speed, please make sure you're watching that so you know how to navigate through the modules. So we want to skip past the introduction because you should have already done that at this point, and we're moving into the Essay 1 module. Let's get into this first page here. Unit 1 overview. So with this first essay unit, what we're doing is we're reading some text about mindsets, about learning, about personal responsibility, and those kinds of things that impact how successful you are as a student, and also kind of explains why some people struggle with certain tasks more than they struggle with others. So we're taking a look at a couple different readings here. And what we're going to do for this first essay unit is we're looking through those readings, analyzing them, discussing them, and then we're going to write about them. And what we're going to do is in that essay, we're going to be connecting our own personal experiences over to one of those articles. So as you're reading through these articles and book chapter, keep that in mind that for essay 1, you're going to be trying to connect your own experiences to that reading. So think about how you have learned. Think about how these concepts, as you're reading them, have impacted you in your life and the way you learn. Okay, so this first essay is also giving us different types of reading strategies, different types of note-taking strategies, and really introducing you to what it is to be an online college-level reader, writer, and critical thinker. So our objectives and outcomes for this first unit is to be able to demonstrate, right, some reading and critical thinking skills, such as reading, understanding, and being able to identify key ideas, being able to identify supporting details, being able to analyze the readings. And you're going to be doing different homework and homework activities. We don't really have in-class activities because we're online and asynchronous. But the activities are designed to help you engage with the text and, like I said, also help you develop reading and note-taking strategies. And we'll go through the reading and critical thinking stage in every unit, reading those texts, breaking them down, discussing them. Then once we are finished with the reading critical thinking stage, we progress into the writing stage. And that's where we start using different pre-writing strategies, such as like brainstorms and outlines. We'll then take those pre-writing activities and turn those into drafts, and we put our drafts together in chunks, in multiple pieces. Okay, I'll never have you just sit down and write a whole essay. We do it together in pieces. All right, and then we come to that last kind of stage of writing after we get our essays going, and that's revising and proofreading. Okay, so we go through all these different steps, and you're learning these different skills as we work on this first unit. Okay, so the first essay, what we're really going to be focusing on is being able to practice college-level academic writing skills, being able to critically analyze and evaluate readings, identifying those main and supporting ideas, using different reading strategies, and applying feedback from your peers and your instructor. Once we get going on that essay, you should be able to produce a 5 full-page essay, right? 5 full pages minimum, in which you do the 2 following tasks. What we're doing for this essay, what we're really going to focus on is being able to effectively summarize a key concept from the reading that you chose that really connected to your experiences, that resonated with you. And we're going to be working on choosing those specific examples from your own personal experience as a student and discussing how those experiences, those examples you're giving illustrate what it was that reading was talking about. Okay. So let's take a look at our actual assignment sheet. And we're just going to go through this briefly at this point because we're not here yet. I just want you to be prepared for what we're going to be doing after we tackle all these readings, but I want you to know where we're going before we start with the reading process. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're going to be doing. So here's our prompt. So this is how my essays are always formatted. I give you kind of a little summary. I give you our goals. What are the key writing, reading, critical thinking aspects that we're working on? I list out the text that we're using, and we're using 5 core texts for this essay. And then I give you the prompt and then turn-in procedures. So here's the prompt. Here's actually what we're doing. For this assignment, we have read about several traits and concepts that can influence/motivate how students perform in the classroom. Grit, fixed and growth mindsets, habits of mind, mastery, and unseen barriers. For this assignment, I would like you to choose one of these traits or concepts or ideas and explain it to your readers by using information from the text that explains that particular trait, and discuss how that particular trait or concept has impacted your view of yourself, your performance, and your motivation as a student and learner in general. Okay, so we're going to be doing things like, in addition to picking out those key ideas, we're going to need to pick out ideas from the articles and be able to summarize for our audience. So we are going to spend a portion of that essay summarizing. But the real bulk of the essay is going to be those specific learning experiences. And for this assignment, I would prefer that you have 2 academic learning experiences, and then the third one can be non-academic or non-school related. Now, if it's been a long time since you've been in school, or if you've, non-traditional, you're arriving to us by a different method and you just mostly have work experience, that's totally fine too. Just go ahead and shoot me an email or a text, and we can work out a way for you to be able to just do all of those life experiences or work experiences or hobby experiences. Okay, so it should be 2 educational, 1 non-educational, and you can really write about anything in that third one, anything where you learned, right? So learning a new hobby, learning to cook, learning to play a certain video game, learning whatever it is. It doesn't have to be school related. It could be work, could be parenting, whatever it is, okay? The key thing is it needs to be an experience where you learned, right? And then we're gonna close up the essay by explaining how we're gonna try to develop that core concept or trait in this particular writing class and how it can be useful to us beyond this particular writing class. So as I said, it should be 5 full pages, and it's not going to be due until we get towards the end of September. So don't start panicking and freaking yourself out. Like I said, we're going to put it together in steps and in pieces. And before you know it, you'll be able to get to those 5 full pages, I promise you. Okay, and keep in mind, all throughout this process, you have the expert help of our embedded tutors, okay? You can do the Zoom and visit with them one-on-one and work on this essay, or you can do the essay drop-off. I also have a conference with you that's gonna take place asynchronously here on Canvas. So you're gonna be getting a lot of feedback on this essay in addition to your peer feedback. So like I said, it's gonna take some development, and you won't be expected to just sit down and pump out essay 1. If you have any questions about what we're doing or you need further clarification, as always, you can shoot me a text or an email and I'll get back to you. All right, so see you soon, guys.